Hello, my friends. How are you? Hope everybody's doing incredibly amazing. It's August 23rd, 2023. And the reason I know today's date and that I'm getting confused is because it was my daughter's birthday yesterday. She turned 18. Time has it flew by without even realizing it. And all of a sudden, she's a young adult. Anyway, welcome, my friends of undressing the soul between us. I want to share a story with you that I shared on Facebook today. And it seems that is shocking. My mom seems to not remember. I did tell her this. I did share with her at some point what had happened many, many years after, many decades after, actually. And she doesn't remember. But it has become a shock. Even my husband said today, like, you've never shared this story. So it seems that I've never shared the story. So I'm going to share it here today with you all because it ties with how we feel sometimes. So I was 5 years old, probably 4, 5, somewhere there, 5, 6. I was a kid. And I remember coming from the bathroom with a group of classmates and we were jumping and screaming, just being kids. I think I was wearing a red pants. That's all I remember. And how I felt. Because as soon as I got into the classroom, there was silence. All I felt was silence and fear and shame. I don't remember anything else. I don't remember my teacher's dress or clothes. I don't remember her face. I don't remember anything. All I remember that it was a female human standing before me. And I remember those emotions vividly because what she did marked my life, did not define me, but it marked a very important period in my life. And now, decades later, is when I understand the meaning, the impact in my life and how I behaved. She cut out a piece of paper, not a piece of paper. She cut out a piece of tape and put it over my mouth and instructed me to stand against the corner of the classroom. I don't remember how long I stood in that corner. What I understand now as an adult coach is that at that moment, my self expression wings were cut out. What I understood was that to be self expressed, to be myself, to be the quirky, bubbly, creative, happy little girl was wrong and shameful. And from that moment on, I needed to hide who I truly was in order to be accepted and loved and seen because I didn't want to be shamed again. And there were many stories like that. But I didn't know how much impact that particular experience had in my life until recently, when I remember I said, wait a minute. Hmm. that's when I stopped being self-expressed. That's how I shut down. That's how I question myself sometimes from time to time because, you know, you work on yourself, you never end. I've worked with myself, within myself, to release the traumas for a very long time, but you never stop. The more you uncover, the more see, here's the thing. The more you uncover, the more you heal, the more you will find out things that you probably had buried deep down in your psyche. And all of a sudden, now you're ready. Now you have the tools to see that from a different light. So it doesn't affect you. It's not sad for me anymore. It doesn't define me. It's it's not important. It's a lesson. Now I understand it with a self-awareness that that's where my wings were cut off. That's how it happened. But how many times as adults we stop ourselves from self expressing? We stop ourselves from really being our authentic selves because we're afraid we're going to be shamed and guilt tripped. We're going to make a mistake. We don't wear clothes to showcase our character, our true nature, because we hide behind the colors too. Oh, this is a good one. And I'll share with you a really interesting conversation that I had with one of my mentors and coaches years ago about this. We use colors like black, browns, and beige. What else? To hide instead of using draping ourselves with vibrant colors that accentuates our hair colors and our skin colors because we're afraid to be seen. So we hide. We hide in many different ways. We continuously wear our mask. We continuously put up our walls even higher and higher and higher so we don't show who we truly are. I've noticed how during meetings, my stomach will tremble and my heart will be pumping whenever I hear someone say or share an idea, and I had a better idea, but I was afraid to share it because I was going to be shamed and I was going to be ridiculed and reprimanded for speaking my voice, standing on my truth, or defending something or someone. Can you recall times where you it was easier for you to hush? It was easier for you to hide, not to stir it up anything and just blend and go unnoticed. We do that all the time. So I invite you to embrace who you truly are. Or do you know who you are? When I ask you, who are you? Do you know who you are behind the wall and behind the mask? Do you know who you are? Do you know what are your gifts? What is your talent? What is your true personality? Who are you? And do you show that to the world? Do you showcase your essence? Do you embrace it? Do you feel proud about who you are? Or do you constantly put that brake on, holding yourself back from speaking, from standing, from doing, from sharing what you need? It has been a journey for me, quite quite a journey for me to be able to stand and actually share what I need, what I want, what makes me happy, what I won't accept, to set boundaries. And through that journey, I've learned to listen. I'm not entirely 100% there, but as a coach, I've learned to listen, truly listen beyond what the words are saying, to really listen to the body, to the energy, deep within the layers. And that's the magic. You see when someone for the very first time is removing the veils and showcasing who they really are, embracing that freedom and the peace that comes with it when you no longer have to please no one but yourself. That's empowering to see. Imagine how it feels for someone that goes through that. So now I'm going to invite you into that journey and ask yourself, who am I really? And allow that personality to shine through. It doesn't matter who you're going to blind with that light. Just be yourself. Embrace yourself. Because the world needs more authenticity. The world needs your authentic self. 100%, my friend. And that's it for today. I'll share one more. I'll share more stories next time. For now, ciao, ciao. Have a great day. And if you want to have a conversation with me, head on to my website, www.diana with a Y and double N, Valenciano with a C.com. Chao. Que estén bien. Un beso. Nos vemos.